Khande. Ladies and gentlemen, the second paper of this session is on the future of defense shipbuilding in India, to be presented by Mr. Bernard Buisson. Mr. Bernard Buisson graduated in 1971 with an engineer diploma from Electronic and Computer Science High School, and in 1974 he obtained Master of Administration diploma from Paris University. He has been associated for 40 years in the development of various military-grade electronics, and he is also the country head of EADS at Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bernard Buisson.
Amiral Pabi, Amiral Soubedar, Amiral Shrawat, Amiral Mali, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you. Since 2 days, I've been very interesting in following the target and the wish of the Indian Navy to go 100% indigenization. And today, I'm proud to present what DCNS has done with MDL since 10 years, and of course to continue in the coming years, in terms of analyzation and shipbuilding in MDL. So after a short introduction, we'll see how we have successfully transferred the know-how for shipbuilding, and also how we have created an ecosystem to develop the manufacturing of equipment dedicated to these submarines. And I will give some note about the future and some recommendation, if I may. So it is among the figures, it is important to note that DCNS is a strategic partner for the French Navy. And DCNS is building all the capital ship for the French Navy. And today, the French Navy is 86 ship and 10 submarine, nuclear submarine, ballistic missile submarine, and attack submarine. DCNS is a private company, but owned 64% by the French government, 35% by Thales, and as it has been mentioned, I was previously working for Thales, and 1% by me, and by 13,000 colleagues. So India, of course, is very important country, very strategic country for France, and the various meetings between Prime Minister Modi and François Mitterrand, but François Hollande are well known. And for DCNS also, it has been a very important country since we get this important contract for the P-75. Also, to prove this importance, DCNS India has been created in 2008. And since now, it has grown. And today, we assure the support and the development of talents, and especially in the design, in DCNS India. And I'm proud to be the general manager. Submarine is the most complicated platform to manufacture. In terms of numbers of components and time to manufacture. This is because a submarine is not an automated production, is handmade almost. And when you produce a car, it's fully automated and it takes 23 hours, to make a car, but it takes 8 million of hours to make a submarine. And it is, as I said, handmade. So it takes time. And also it takes time because there is no compromise in safety, no compromise on security. So you have to make sure and reassure that everything is done according to the standard and to the quality. So it takes time also. So the P-75 submarine is a Make in India success story. It has started in 2006, and today we are going on in the process of sea trial for the first Calvary submarine. You see on this picture that, of course, we are a collaborator for MDL, and we are working every day with MDL, and also that we have created an ecosystem to produce in India a certain number of equipment which are today integrated, installed in the submarine. The first Calvary submarine has been launched, has been undocked last year, and it has been set afloat in October. And now we are finishing all the harbor tests and going for the sea trial. So we consider that through this contract, MDL and DCNS has also successfully implemented equipment in destination. Strong partnership through this creation of ecosystem has been created with the SMEs, providing them with the capability, with the know-how, with the TOT to manufacture equipment of different categories: float, move, and fight. So we have brought to our partners, to MDL and to our partners of the ecosystem, a specific know-how. So this is what we have done in terms of the first, we call it batch, the first type of equipment, which are being procured by MDL and which are produced in the factory of our partners. This gives you the type of the equipment which are effectively done in India and manufactured in India with the same quality that doing in France, obviously, because we are very strict, as I said, on that regarding the safety and the quality. So the quality that we have achieved is the same that the quality we have in our factory in France. This is a second tip of equipment. Third tip of equipment. It's important. This is the last contract for the valves. And as you know, there is more than 650 valves in a submarine, and they are all almost different because, as I said, it's tailor-made, so it's different. It's difficult to have the same type. So these valves will be made in Mumbai. What we have brought to our partners, MDL, of course, but also to our partners that we have set up with us, is the quality. I'm proud to say that having increased substantially the quality and the quality control and the quality program of our partners, they are able now to beat their other company, Indian company, in terms of quality management system, and they are one of our partners has been selected by Siemens, mainly due to that. Also, we have created a workshop infrastructure in which we have invested with our partner. We have created from scratch a dedicated workshop to manufacture mechanical equipment. And this will, of course, remain provided, of course, that we will continue to give them with contract. Otherwise, they will lose what we have brought to them, the technology, the know-how, the quality, and if they have no more to do, they will lose their competency. So we have, as I said, to summarize, we have achieved a high level of standardization, I believe, with MDL and DCNS. We have developed PPP cooperation to synergize and in order to be able to manufacture faster and cost-effective. This knowledge